Breaking news overnight, the deadly shooting in our nation's capital. Two Israeli embassy staffers, a young couple, killed last night while leaving an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum. A suspect is in custody. Our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, is on the scene. And Pierre, law enforcement sources are telling you that this has triggered an increase in security around the country. Good morning.
It has, Michael. Good morning. Washington, D.C. in a state of shock with evidence mounting of a brazen act of hate taking the lives of two members of the Israeli embassy in what some are already calling a brazen act of terrorism.
Overnight, shots outside the Capitol Jewish Museum near the FBI's Washington, D.C. field office, killing a young couple with plans to marry, Yaron Lashinsky and his girlfriend, Sarah Milgram. The Israeli ambassador near tears while talking about them.
The couple that was gunned down tonight in the name of Free Palestine. It's a young couple about to be engaged. The young man purchased a ring this week with the intention of proposing to his girlfriend next week in Jerusalem.
Last casualty was 1 and 2. Response 1 active shooter.
The young couple gunned down at close range after leaving a celebration of young Jewish diplomats.
The suspect was observed pacing back and forth outside of the museum. He approached a group of 4 people, produced a handgun, and opened fire, striking both of our decedents. After the shooting, the suspect then entered the museum.
Overnight, we spoke with Katie and Yoni, who were inside the museum at the time of the shooting.
So the suspect came over to where I was, and we offered him water, and he reaches into his backpack and pulls out a keffiyeh and says, "I did it. I did this for Gaza."
He wanted the cops to come in, and then he wanted to say, "I did it."
And a critical piece of evidence that could point to motive, something the suspect said, suggesting an apparent obsession with the Israeli-Hamas conflict.
The suspect chanted, "Free, free Palestine," while in custody.
Here's the man police believe to be the suspect, hands behind his back, surrounded by police and security.
Free, free Palestine!
The suspect has been tentatively identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez of Chicago, Illinois.
A massive investigation now underway with the FBI trying to determine motive and whether there are any ties to terrorist organizations. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office saying he's shocked by the horrific anti-Semitic murder.
Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, and President Trump all responding overnight, understanding the international implications. This is a painful reminder we are still in an extremely dangerous threat environment. Robin?
It truly is, Pierre. Our thanks to you.